Several years ago, I worked with a man who had been falsely accused of a crime and was waiting for sentencing to start. 5 years in prison, away from his family. He had gone from making millions a year to being completely broke. And every time I asked him how he was doing, he would answer, well, in the scope of eternity, I'm doing pretty good. I'm Drew Davis, and it's 219 days till my 50th birthday. Between now and then, I'm on a mission to see more people quit worrying about their current situation, stop caring about the opinions of everybody else, and start looking at the bigger picture of what God has planned out for you that could truly impact eternity. If you want to always be your best and perform at the highest levels, fear of what everyone else thinks about you, it's holding you back. Think about the last time you were anxious. Perhaps it was about raising your hand in a large group, or walking into a room full of strangers, or even standing up to speak. Regardless of why it occurred, the reason that you felt tense, scared, and small is due to the fear of social disapproval. The problem with this is that you ruin your potential when you start believing what other people think about you more than what you think about yourself. It causes us to start conforming to what others may or may not think. You'll start playing it safe just because you're afraid of the critique someone else will give you. In other words, you fear being rejected or ridiculed. And when challenged, you'll begin surrendering your viewpoint, and you're going to miss out on the opportunities of life. So you need to cultivate self-awareness rather than miss out on meeting the right person or going for that promotion. Too many of us go through life and only have a general sense of who we really are. And many times that's not enough. We exist to get by. But if you want to be at your best and put less emphasis on what other people think about you, you'll need a stronger and deeper sense of who you are. One of the best ways to go about this is to really know your mission. It can be a phrase or a word that expresses your most basic values and belief. For example, Gary Vaynerchuk of VaynerMedia is famous for that phrase, crush it, which is his ultimate goal in any project. For me, that mission is every Arkansan. Imagine if 3 million Arkansans were all chasing their God-given dreams, this entire world would change. At the end of the day, always remember that learning and growth occur when you're at the edge of your capacity. When we reach the end of ourselves, when everyone else's opinion is shoved out of the window, and we rely 100% on what God and His plan is for our life. Similarly to blowing up a balloon that's nearly inflated, always living in accordance with your personal philosophy requires more power and effort. Still, the result will push you to live and work with more meaning and purpose. So if you want to keep living in the same cycle of worry and self-doubt, by all means, go ahead and keep believing what others think about you more than what you know to be true. But if you're looking for real change in the scope of eternity, let's step out of where we are and in the person God created us to be.